See, most people don't understand the power of credit or what to do with money. If you don't know how to turn 250,000 into 20%, then you definitely gonna have a hard time turning 50,000 into 250,000, right?
What if we could work together and go get it? What if the racist police won't kill us? What if the fatherless sons had a father? What if we took the time to teach our daughters? What if we pulled our brothers out the mud? What if so many of us won't locked up? Could you imagine? What if, could you imagine?
So what's going on? It's your boy Shaq the Shark, checking in with y'all. I just wanted to ask this question. I asked this on Instagram. I had a poll going. A lot of people voted, right? Which would they rather have? 50K in cash, right? 50,000, or $250,000 in credit lines. A lot of people are saying, give me the 50,000. And I understand why they said that. Like, and you know, the reason why most people saying that was because if you get the 50,000 in cash, then it's your money. Like, you could do whatever you want with it. Like, you don't have to pay anybody back. And I understand, right? Like, that makes sense, right? From that perspective. But if you took the credit lines, you know, obviously this is a good amount of cards. It's $250,000 worth of cards, right? That's the same as cash, technically. Obviously, if you use it, you know, when you first get majority of these credit lines, it's 0% interest. That means you don't have to pay back any more than you use, you know, so you can actually spend up to $250,000. Now, the reason why some people was picking that was because they said they'd rather have access to $250,000 than only having $50,000 and not being able to do anything with it, right? So my answer is this. Obviously, having both is always nice, right? But if I had to choose between one or the other, me personally, I would choose the $250,000 in credit lines. And here's why I say that, for a few reasons. One, $250,000 in credit lines is the same as cash potentially, because you could actually liquidate the cards and pull the cash out, right? I know most people believe, but you got to pay it back. You owe somebody money, whatever, right? The thing is, technically, yeah, you do. But if you decide not to pay it back, I'm not advising anybody to do that. Then you will technically have just $250,000 for free, right? So there's that, right? So technically, you'll be ahead of the person who only had, or decided to get $50,000 cash, up by $200,000 automatically, right? But let's not even entertain like running off on the plug, because we ain't talking about running off on the plug, right? But the reason why I'll choose $250,000 in credit lines is because in order for me to take this $50,000 and turn it into $250,000, I would literally have to flip the $50,000 5 times just to have $250K, right? But the $250K, technically, I will only have to turn into 20% profit in order to produce the $50,000 in cash. Right, because it's 0% interest, that means that if I turn the 250 to and yield a 20% return, then I have $50,000 cash, plus I'll still have the $250,000 lines of credit that I can continuously use to make more money. See, most people don't understand the power of credit or what to do with money. If you don't know how to turn $250,000 into 20%, then you definitely gonna have a hard time turning 50,000 into 250,000, right? Because again, that's only 20%. So you have to flip this 500% just to get to $250,000. Where with the $250,000, you only got to do 20% in order to get to the 50,000. So that's just my opinion. Like, I want to know, like, what would you do? Like, which one would you pick? Because, like, I think a lot of people, they get so stuck on, you know, following the traditional rules of, you know, this, you know, paying somebody back. Like, people are afraid to pay people back or get into debt. But the thing is, there's nothing wrong with debt. It's just something wrong with how you've been shown how to use debt. I'll give you guys an example, right? Most people, when they take on debt, like, what are they doing? They're literally buying something for personal use. If you're buying something for personal use because you don't understand money, then that means that you have to take the money you earn from your sweat equity, whether it be your job, whether it be your business, or whether it be whatever it is you're doing, in order to pay that money back. But when you go to the investor side of the quadrant, you know, if you watch Robert Kiyosaki, read his book, you know about the cash flow quadrant, you know, employee, business owner, investor, and then you have people who are self-employed, right? So a lot of people are employees and self-employed. So what they do is they take on debt, and then with the debt, they buy personal consumer goods, and then they have to work their business or their job in order to pay the debt back. So that's the reason why you look at the $250,000 as if, oh, you got to pay somebody back, you can't really use it without doing anything. But when you're an investor or business owner, you understand, oh, I got $250,000 for business use, for capital, so I can make money off this money. And if you thought about it that way, then obviously you'll want access to the most money you could possibly get because you know what to do with the actual money, right? So that's my answer. I mean, don't get me wrong, having 50K is cool, but the thing is, having $250,000 in credit lines is better, in my opinion, simply because I know what to do with the credit lines. And that's pretty much it. Like, I think that everybody should start educating themselves on how to take credit and turn it into a lifestyle, because that's what I've been able to do. And that's what we teaching, man. If you wanna, like, I think that everybody should be on my close friends on Instagram. Like, I'm literally working on it right now to where I'll give you a lot of inside scoops on some of the stuff I do on a day-to-day as it's happening. And it's only like $30 a month, right? So I'm gonna put the link in the bio where you could actually go and sign up for my close friends, where I'm showing y'all, you know, some of the credit stuff, some of the ways we invest the credit in order to generate income, ways that you could do the same thing, you know, just some of the lit stuff that I do throughout my day, just living my life. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff that's going to expose you, inspire you, and give you creative ideas. That's really what it comes down to. So, yo, make sure if you're watching this video, you like, comment, you know, which one would you have picked? You know, even consider my explanation. You don't have to do what I'm doing. Would you take $250,000, you know, in credit lines? Or would you take the 50K in cash so you can, you know, stun on the gram like, yo, bro, I'm up 50. Like, I got a 50 ball. Like, which one are you doing? Make sure you subscribe. Make sure that you actually like the channel and share this video with anybody who, you know, you think this would inspire. Because the reason why I do these videos is to really show and share the game. Like, that's really what it comes down to. So if you got any value out of this, make sure to stay locked in. Man, I'm gonna hit you again next Friday with another banger, because we doing this every single Friday, man. Make sure you set your calendars. Come back here, rock with us every Friday. We're gonna have some new content for y'all to make sure you guys are using your mind and not your hands. Let's get it, Shaq and Sharp. We out.